Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 4. Week 14 of the Ride 4 weekly challenge is upon us, and we're going to be using the Yamaha YZF-R1 RM in Phillip Island. So the aim of this video is to give you guys some pointers and a bit of a guide on how to improve right here in Phillip Island on board this magnificent motorcycle. So turn 1 is pretty simple enough, you can hold a decent amount of speed. Going into turn 2 for the southern loop, you can brake quite early and sort of within the line, close towards the apex there, to have that sort of nice V-shaped line coming out of there. Turn 2, coming out of the southern loop, you need to absolutely go for it to get over the rise and then go into the left-hand side for the stoner corner. Keep an eye out for those little pointers on your left-hand side, they're little braking markers. You want to be braking just a little bit before the first braking point, otherwise you'll never make turn 4 for Honda. Going into turn 5, that little tiny kink, then turn 6 for Siberia, braking and then keeping it nice and tight towards the apex, and then once you can level the motorcycle up, we'll go onto the rumble strip and just avoid going off the track there. The rumble strip is quite gentle here in Phillip Island, so you can utilise them quite a lot, and you will see on these runs I do tend to use the rumble strips quite a bit. Now going into the difficult part for Lukey Heights, and then of course the most difficult part for turn 10, you want to be braking very, very early for that one. You'll notice that the braking marker on the left hand side was a number 50, and we weren't even anywhere near that, we were well before it, so you want to be braking roughly about 100 metres towards the corner. Now onto the left hand side for turn 12, pretty much a simple corner to make, just feather the throttle or just continue to be gentle with it, and then go full systems go, full acceleration, and that's one lap completed at Phillip Island. So we're going to do this one again, braking into turn 1, as you see that sign on your right hand side, you want to be preparing, maybe give it an extra second, and then a little bit of a gentle brake going into turn 1. You don't need to hammer the brake, you don't need to just really pull back and wrench on it, you can sort of just gradually bring it in. Going for that V-shaped line we mentioned earlier for the southern loop, you'll notice how much speed we can kick out of the corner as we go over to turn 3 for the stoner corner. Make sure you let go of the acceleration just a little bit, maybe an 80 to 90% of acceleration. We'll be able to get through into stoner corner. So I didn't listen to my own advice on the previous lap there, and you'll notice the difference. I went a little bit later than the sign I told you to keep an eye out, and that's how tight and close we were to actually running it too wide going into turn 4 of Honda. We actually almost invalidated the lap, we went that wide. We're coming out of Siberia, going underneath the Phillip Island sign. Get it on the right hand side of the tyre, but don't go full acceleration. If you start full accelerating around these couple of corners on the rise up to Lukey Heights, you will kick out the motorcycle way too much, lose time and could potentially crash, so do be careful. Braking early again, roughly around the 100 metre mark. I didn't carry as much speed as we did on the previous lap, but still carried enough speed to go around that corner. Down as a first gear going into turn 11, beginning to gently bring on the acceleration. Make sure you're holding that tuck-in button, even if your bike is roughly 30 to 20% lean angle, make sure you're tucking in and getting ready to sort of wrench the analog stick upwards to then go in full time attack mode and full acceleration across the line. So far that's a 126.302. Damn decent laps if I do say so myself, but I can't be that close till 125, so I'm going to have to go for another one to try and get into that number. Now lining up for the southern loop, braking on an angle. Pay attention to the bottom right corner of your screen there. You'll notice that the brake never actually wrenches to a full 100%, roughly to about 80% at most on braking going into the very, very difficult left-hander for the southern loop. Now going full systems go to the stoner corner. Keep an eye out there on your left-hand side for that sort of benchmark line. If you get close enough to that and you're roughly on par with it, you can go for a nice easy braking. You can chuck a bit of rear brake in there, just like I did there as well, just to slow the rear tyre down. But make sure you don't wrench the rear brake, because of course you will slide the rear and could really mess up the whole corner entry. Now onto the left-hand side for turn 7, getting a little bit eager on the acceleration, getting a bit squirmy. This is why I dropped down the traction control. I wanted that extra bit of control, but I ended up throwing it around a little bit. Going up into Lukey Heights, a nice tight apex here, sticking within to the corner there. We go into the corner. We went really late on that one, but we didn't carry the same amount of speed as earlier on, so we were able to actually brake at the 50 metre zone. But by doing so, we really warmed up the front tyre. It's currently a soft option tyre, that one, and then a medium rear. Going into turn 12, we have a hefty lead to the Ghost behind. This could very well be a 125, which I would be extremely pleased with. The wheels are parallel, the acceleration is pulled, and it is going to be a 125.868. So those are the 3 laps that we just completed right here in this magnificent circuit. Very consistent sector time, especially into Sector 1 and 2. More or less the same in Sector 3 and Sector 4, to be honest with you. Pretty happy with those laps. And honestly, guys, you should be alright with Phillip Island. It's a damn decent track, which is catered for the rider. So I have high hopes for you all to get the gold. So last point of business before I conclude this video, DrAce at the top of the world leaderboards right now for Challenge 14, right here in Phillip Island. Good second and a bit to the guy in second place. So guys, with that knowledge that I've bequeathed to you, I do hope that you guys can come into this leaderboard and dethrone me for the top spot, as always you guys tend to do. So on that note, thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment and subscribe if you did. Hit the notification bell to be alerted to every single DrAce upload. And upon that note, guys, thanks for watching and ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite sate your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.